Hello, welcome to another episode of Bit Heroes. I think I added a stream chat to this stream, so if there's anybody that's gonna type in the text, let's see, testing, you should be able to see a text on the stream later. So yeah, once again, I'm Friendly Shadow or Smiley. Let's try raid. I love raid, so that's generally what I do in this game. Oops, continue. So basically this game's very grindy, so just spam raids most of the time. So yeah. Don't think there's anyone on the chat currently, but I can't really tell. But it's okay. Dun, dun, dun. So I am level 97 now. Almost to a level 100. So yeah. I think next week is Chinese New Year, so it's quite interesting. I'm gonna have a long weekend at least. So Friday is a public holiday, Thursday probably half day, and Monday I'm probably taking leave. So yeah. I realize all my friends have like the settings where they disable mounts, so you can't see the mount that they are using at the moment actually. I think mounts are pretty cool, like this polar bear looking mount. So yeah, quite cool. I think there's a setting over here if you want to show mount or don't show mount. So yeah. Alright. I think moving forward I'll probably do a stream instead of just a video, so yeah. But still I think the episode might be a bit longer, I think. Sometimes, especially like during Friday or Saturday, I might have a longer video because tomorrow is a holiday, a weekend at least. So yeah, no familiars offered so far. I think for those people that says what tips they have about Bit Heroes, there's actually really no tip at all. You just have to grind very hard. Dun, dun, dun. Unfortunately, we don't have any viewers here currently, so can't really see the chat going on the screen. Hopefully the video sound isn't too bad because I can't really hear the sound properly, I realize. Not sure why in the first stream the volume of the music was so loud actually. From on my side the music sounds alright actually. So that's raid 3. Gauntlet, this is tier 5. Tier 5 is raid 2 level, so it's alright because I still have a tier 5 legendary which I want to upgrade actually. So yeah, 5 minutes elapse. Dum, dum, dum. Oh, reconnected. Right, I'm not sure how does that affects the stream actually, because the OBS just said OBS disconnected, then OBS reconnected again. Oh, it's uploading 2.5 to 2.7 megabytes per second. Interesting. This gauntlet's actually quite long actually. I think this familiar, this mob actually reminds me a lot on MacProServe. I think back then MacProServe tend to use this cosmetic a lot. Alright, nothing good here. Invasion. Not sure. Whenever invasion, make sure you disable autopilot on death, or else you have a really bad time. On invasion, I think what I usually do is just to make sure that the first familiar or character is a tank and the other two are DPS. But I play everything on auto really, so I'm not too sure what's the best strategy most of the times, because my strategy would just be to grind very hard. PokeZen send me a friend request. Alright, Rampage MVP. Looks interesting. I think this is the Master Familiar. Very strong familiar over here. Ooh. Thanks. Didn't realize you're actually watching PokeZen. Try to chat. I have a chat box that should appear on stream. Trying to chat. So you see, if I press test, I believe you should see a test on the stream as well. So yeah, I've just included that. But it's alright if you don't type chat, it's okay. Ah, I see. It's okay then. So yeah, I think invasions are really quite long, so But yeah, I think this game, as long as you don't mind to grind, you can progress quite regularly. I think it took me almost 1 month to reach level 97. I checked my YouTube video records, and yeah, I think my first video was like 1 month ago. I got a schematic. Ivor schematic, not very good. Ninja power rare material, this is good actually. You're gonna have to grind a lot of them. So PvP, I got 2 tickets available. The tip for PvP is to remove 2 materials. So remove 1 should make it easier. I think the last time I did the PvP I actually lost, so alright. Hopefully we won't lose in this. Lifesteal is pretty bad, attack the weakest. Alright, let's try. So this is a tank. I think this is a drain tank, it's like a vampire. This is a tank, this is a tank. This is a healer, this is the bad guy. So I want to attack these 2 people. I think my internet's really better after connecting the wire. Just when I said the internet was better, it lagged. Tank, isn't it? It's a tank, isn't it? So as long as if it's a tank, you don't really want to attack it. So as long as you attack anything that's not a tank, you'll likely win in this game. Because the tank characters usually don't do much damage. Hey, MacProsif. Yeah, this I think is my first day I tried streaming, so yeah. It's quite interesting. Yeah, it's pretty much really slow, it drains health much. I see. That is what I think as well. So once we beat that feller, we should be alright on auto. Yeah, I think streaming's a bit strange because I can't, when people chat, I don't really have a notification that someone's chatting, so sometimes I might miss the chat. I'll think so. But I think it's slightly better than just creating random videos, because I think some of you do come online when I'm recording. So yeah, I believe I haven't completed this. Stat points, always very good. My team, clear, auto. Alright. Should be quite easy. So yeah, I've got the... I'm probably gonna see how does the text box looks like after this stream's ended. 14 minutes have elapsed, so probably... yeah, this is the 3rd character. I think I wanted to create a 3rd character because a lot of changes have been happening in the game. It's like there's mounts, there's enchants and stuff, so I wanted to see as a new player how does a new player actually progress in the game, because back then when you don't have everything like this, it was really hard. You got really far. I'm only by Megazord. Yep. It's okay. Just keep playing and making more friends. You will go far. What happened? Nothing happened? I don't think anything happened. Yes. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure when I'm typing on the chat whether you guys hear the game music or not. Mine glitched a bit. Alright. I will afterwards. Ah, I see. Yeah, the game is a little laggy for me as well sometimes. Alright, why am I stuck here? Oh no, I haven't re-equipped my gear. So yeah, I'm at raid 3 already. So the tip for raid 3 is to make sure you max one legendary equipment, and based on everything I've heard from other players, you should be able to reach raid 4 with just a single max raid 3 legendary. Raid 3 legendary should be tier 6, I believe. 17 minutes elapsed already. This is gonna be long. Generally, I don't want to create such a long video because in the past I would probably be busy. Somebody would need me for something. But right now I'm actually recording it at around I started at around 12 midnight, so everyone else is asleep, so nobody is likely going to ask me to do something. So yeah, but still I'm not sure like whether the internet's stable or not. So far it's actually quite stable, so yeah. Stat points. Alright, achievement, I got 50 hell stars. Okay. Once again, it's important to make sure you clear all your stars. If you do not clear your stars, I think when you do your gauntlet, you will be limited in the levels. So is it lagging? It's not telling me the difficulty. So tier 5, yes. I want to do tier 5. But yeah, I think if you want to achievement unlock, yes, 50 stars unlocked. Yeah, I think if you want to excel in this game, you have to play manually. But I'm not really a very good gamer really, so I like this game a lot because you can just press auto and the game does everything for you. So generally I would play the game on Internet Explorer. I'll set it on auto and just minimize the video. But yeah, I think the thing about live streaming is that you see all the grindy parts about my gameplay. I'm not sure whether that actually makes good video or not, because if I wasn't live streaming, then I will only record the parts where I'm actually progressing on a new flag or a new raid. So some days when you don't see me upload video, it's not because I'm not playing Bit Heroes. I actually play Bit Heroes in the morning and at night. If you want to fully maximize your resources, I think it's like a 8-hour cycle, but that's like too hardcore. So a 12-hour cycle is more than sufficient for me. So play once in the morning, play once at night, and you should level up very, very quickly. So yeah, but it's really just a very grindy game. But I think with this new knowledge I gained from like setting up chats and stuff, eventually it will improve, I think. Hopefully one day it'll be like Mac Pro Civ or like Division 454 stream. I think it's very interesting. It also helps in my English as well, so it's good. How did you get Scribble schematic? I believe I got it in Raid 1 or in Zone 1 Dungeon 1. But honestly, I grind a lot. So I'm level 97. If you check the guild, I am actually the top player. So I've grinded quite a bit more than other people. So yeah. So what, 3 million experience? Total game time is 4 days, almost 5 days. So yeah, means each day I probably grind about 600,000 experience. Each day I grind about 600 experience. It's quite a lot actually, really. There's really no secret in this game, really. The only secret is that make sure you battle at these dungeons, the Skull dungeons, because the Skull dungeons generally gives you more gems per energy, so it helps your gem, the amount of gem you collect per run. And with the gem, you can use it to buy like large accessory box, large pet egg, and that would significantly improve your gameplay. Another area where I believe gems are well worth to spend on is in bribing familiars. For example, if you're in Raid 1 and you see Squib, I would bribe it straight away if I got the gems, because Squibble is very strong. But if other than just bribing Raid familiars, because if you are new to the game, then you wouldn't know like which familiars are good and which familiars are just not that good. But the rule of thumb would be that if you have a legendary schematic, then you should try to fuse it. You should try to bribe the familiars that make it up if you're like not patient. I'm free to play, so I think in Zone 1 there is like a Grim Reaper kind of a familiar. I think it's called Grims. I think I took like 1 month just to persuade that one familiar. But with that one familiar, I managed to fuse Cox, which is a DPS familiar, a DPS legendary familiar. So it's really worth it actually. Legendary familiars are really worth it, I'll say. If you don't know what to spend your gems on, spend it on bribing the familiars that will help you fuse your legendary familiars. You can't really go wrong. So yeah, 25. Probably this will be the last dungeon. Don't want it to be too long. I want to see how it looks like really. And once I sort of get an idea how does the stream look like, then I could probably do it for longer. But yeah. Dum, dum, dum. Weekend is here though, I'm very happy. The week has been pretty tiring for me. I work as a scientist, research engineer sort of a role. I work on expensive machines, I chat with suppliers. I'm also about to finish my PhD. So when I'm at home I have to answer some queries and some comments as well, so it's a bit tiring sometimes. Sometimes I just think I should just take a bit of holiday and make sure I finish the PhD. Make sure I finish my PhD before I start working, because once you're working and you're trying to finish your PhD, wow, it's quite a challenge, but I'm doing quite well. So I study on 3D printing. 3D printing is what I like. I think it's very cool to have a machine which can make... My friend wants to be your friend in Bit Heroes. Yes. Add smiley or smiles. Those characters of mine are stronger. So if your friend wants to add, you can add smiley or smiles. I think they're level 200. Friendly Shadows mainly my character in which I wanted to see like how new characters play this game now with all the new changes, because the game was very much different 1 year ago. Honestly, 1 year ago at level 100 I was only at rate 1, I believe, but now these days when you're level 100 I'm already at rate 3, so the difference is really huge. But playing this game for like 10 months already at least, it's really nice. The community is very good actually. It's a very friendly community. The game's very easy, not much raging involved. Unfortunately, there are people that cheat in this game, and yeah, they get banned. So I say don't cheat, don't spend too much money, spend only what you would like to spend. So I can spend money on this game, but I rather be spending money on treating my girlfriend for sushi. I think sushi is tasty. But yeah, I hold nothing against to people who spend a lot of money on this game, but spend within your means. There are some people I know that got addicted to this game and they spend like thousands of dollars. So yeah, I got a new fan request. This is Cairo. Alright, level 66. Try not to use an X. An X is not very good. This is good. My tip is to fully maximize your legendary before you max another legendary. It's more efficient that way. And then what is this? Level 4 tier 4 epic. So like I said, try not to upgrade tier 4 epics because you are going to be at rate 2 very quickly. So rate 2 I believe is tier 5 epic, so yeah. I think the initial progression is like really fast, so oh, that's a legendary frog. So if you spend upgrading all your epics, then eventually they'll get obsolete, and then I think when you exchange, you actually only gain like half of what you spend to upgrade it. So yeah, it's not that worth it, I'll say. Dual strike damage. Ah, you're welcome. But I'll say this game is grindy. As long as you're willing to grind, nothing's gonna stop you really. Nothing's gonna stop you. But thanks for being my friend and watching the stream. I'm always very honored to like This is my first day streaming and there are people watching the stream already, so I can't complain. You have cleared this dungeon, exit now. So I've reached the 30 minutes mark, so I'll probably end this stream now because it's almost 3 times as long as what I'm used to. So I'm Friendly Shadow level 97. If you click here, you can see that my total stats, wow, it's 883 already. What did I do? Tier 5 epics. Tier 5 epics is good. Tier 5 is the level which you want to start upgrading your epics, because tier 5 epics are almost as good as tier 4 legendaries. So yeah, tier 5 legendaries, generally some people might say to not upgrade tier 5 legendaries, but I believe they increased the drop rate for hyper shards by a lot already. And also when I play the gauntlet, I'm pretty sure I'm stuck at tier 5 as well. So by doing the gauntlet at tier 5, I would gain the hyper shard materials. So eventually I should be able to upgrade this to the max. This is a mistake on my part. I should have upgraded this legendary. Now that I have a tier 6 epic, this tier 6 epic would supersede this tier 4 legendary, but the first thing I would upgrade is probably this, I think. Let's see whether I have enough epic materials. So I don't have enough epic materials. I'll make sure not to exchange that away. I will see whether I can upgrade this to strength. So every time you upgrade, there are 3 options. I would upgrade the power usually. Power is usually pretty good. I'll see what is the difference between this and that. Alright, so the power, the attack is -8, so it's 8 times less, but the rest is +2. So that tells me that I could probably exchange away this finger. So what I would do is I'll exchange this away, and I would upgrade this. Upgrade this as well. So now I've fully upgraded the epic. The epic is 84 plus 60. That is 144. And this is 63 plus 27, 27. 27 plus 27 is 54. 54 plus 63, which is 117, so it's almost 30 points more. So yeah, it's much cheaper to upgrade as well. So the next thing I'll upgrade is probably this, or I try to find a tier 6 epic, then I'll replace this. Alright, sounds good. So there's nothing else I can exchange. So yeah, thanks for watching again. I think 35 minutes, long enough. Once again, I generally don't buy this item, Experience Stone. I usually buy the Super Scroll. I think the Super Scroll costs about 800 gems as well, but not only it increases your experience, it also increases your item find, gold find, speed. Speed is very important because without speed the game's a lot slower and you can't grind as much within that 24 hours period. So yeah, thanks once again and see ya. Bye.